What's up?
When you grow up around a bunch of people who provide services and care to people and you see how much that impacts their life and the way that they can function and live, it makes you want to provide similar services and care for people. I see time and time again patients that my father or my grandfather have seen and how much that they appreciate the care that they've been given and the experiences they've had with my dad, my grandfather, my uncle. I've always been the type that likes to fix things. If something's broken, I like to try to take it apart and figure out how to fix it. And before it came to doing it with people, it was doing it on things like how to build a birdhouse or how to fix something that's broken with your car, change your oil, do things around the house. As time moves forward and you see more of the profession of medicine and the gratitude that people have for the care that they've received, the improvement in the lifestyle that they've had from it.
I have to come and see you.
Those things start to come together and you think, okay, I'm going to take these two elements of what I've learned, how to fix things and how to treat people, put them together, and that's kind of what got me into the field.
Your motion is good. How far out of me now?
Predominantly do hip and knee replacement, patients with arthritis of the hip and knee. One of the major draws to doing hip and knee replacement was that the ability to care for someone in a way that gets them back to living their life, back to doing things that they really enjoy. I get the most gratification out of patients who are high-functioning people with osteoarthritis, and to be able to step in and say, hey, I think I can help you, let's do this. And then you go through this journey together and all of a sudden they're back to doing the things that they love to do. You can really see that transformation. It's a tough decision to decide where you want to do your training because it is a long haul and there's a lot that's invested in it. There are benefits to training at other locations where you may learn different techniques and different strategies elsewhere, but then you kind of miss out A, on some of the family experiences that you might otherwise have, and B, some of the experiences that you can learn from your family. So my grandfather, my father. I grew up in Rhode Island. I've spent most of my life here in Rhode Island. And so it was important for me to come back here. And I think the biggest draw was to do that in a training environment that was around my family. To be able to come home and talk with my father about it or go out to dinner with my grandfather and chat about my experiences and get his insight into his experiences with similar problems or tips and tricks on how to take care of patients. That was probably the biggest draw. I love being outdoors. I love Rhode Island in the summer. I do like to surf a little bit, so Rhode Island's got good surf. We have a little bit of land out in Exeter with some hiking trails and we like to spend a lot of time out there. I do a lot of woodworking. I dragged my wife back to Rhode Island. She also trained at Brown in emergency medicine and she very quickly fell in love with Rhode Island. She is a Minnesotan native. Before she could tolerate pretty much any weather conditions, didn't mind driving long distances. I think those things have changed. She very quickly became a Rhode Islander, but she does love it here.
So this is them.
Oh my God, they grown.
We just had 2 twin boys. That has taken up a lot of my free time recently. Our roots are pretty deep here. My parents, my sisters, my brother, we all live close. And so getting to spend time together, the families growing up together, I find that to be really important and valuable.